Yes, plebs, Paulius Powelius here. Welcome back to another video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And today I'm going to be talking about why steroids are whack, why I'm staying natural, and why you should too. So right off the bat, we're going to be talking about survivorship bias. And essentially what this means is the people who rise to the top are the success stories, and you're not seeing the vast majority of people who take steroids and have a shit show. So you're seeing the people who have the greatest physiques, less side effects, but you know, for every one of those, there's going to be a dozen other guys who've had side effects and haven't talked about it or haven't risen to the top on social media because, you know, people normally tend to gravitate towards stuff that they actually want to look at. For instance, the shredded physiques might not necessarily be the healthiest, but that's what rises to the top on Instagram because that's what is visually appealing. There are many people who take gear and look like donkey, and you have no idea how your body's going to react to it. So next thing, I was at work the other day and this guy who had literally only been training for a year said he was going to hop on SARMs, and his cousin was doing tren, and he was just like kind of seeing all these people on Instagram and thinking I should probably hop on. And I started explaining even the simplest programming to him and he had no idea. He didn't know about progressive overload. And so many people decide to hop on gear before having everything else in check. More often than not, people who hop on gear have no clue what they're doing inside the gym or outside of the gym. Before you have your diet, your recovery, and your programming fixed, do not hop on gear. If you've been training for at least 5 years, maybe even closer to 10, and you know what you're doing and you've built a respectable physique naturally, then I can kind of understand if you feel like it's the right decision for you. But otherwise, don't even think about it. I've still got so many gains left to make as a natural, and I'm sure you do too. There's plenty more variables that you can play with other than steroids. Another reason I'm staying natural is that I would have 100% earned my physique. I think the satisfaction from building a natural physique is so much deeper. Eventually, unless the steroids kill you first, you're going to have to come off the steroids and you're going to lose your progress and you're going to feel like donkey. And you probably would have been better off mentally, physically, and health-wise if you just stayed natural. But instead, you choose to take the shortcut and you pay the consequences. I haven't been training for that long in the grand scheme of things, only about 3.5 years, but I want to push back against this wave of TikTokers all taking SARMs and steroids, because there are plenty of older naturals in the community who have built really respectable physiques. And if I can build a respectable physique and inspire the youth to not hop on gear and realize that there is so much progress you can make naturally, then that's what I want to do. And I suggest you build a respectable physique naturally and inspire others to do the same. Lead by example. At the end of the day, it's your decision and I won't stop you, but in 5-10 years time, if you've taken gear now, you're gonna look like donkey and I'm gonna look insane. So make your choice, but just know that when you have horrible side effects, don't come crying to me. Alright, that's it for today. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. In a bit.